All right, so this is like day 5 or 6. Got it going together. Got the Tyvek up or whatever this off-brand stuff is. But waiting on the trusses. I'm going to do something a little unconventional. While I wait, I'm going to start putting the Hardy plank on when it shows up Monday. And I'm just going to get up to about this level. Just to keep the train going. Sorry guys, I'm a little stuffy today. A lot of sawdust yesterday, and it hasn't rained in like, I don't know, 2 months, which it's great for building, but definitely doesn't help with the allergies. But anyway, today I'm gonna finish making sure everything's tight. I'm gonna put the blocking in around there, and just really get ready for the Hardy board. I got to order a couple of tools. Hopefully they'll be here in time. A little spacer jig. I'll show you guys how that works. And then I'm going to start on the bus. I've had to open it up today because I found out there was a bird inside. I thought somebody was in the bus because I kept hearing clank, clank, and then it doesn't help that I've got mannequins from Halloween in here still. So it kind of freaked me out the first thing this morning. But yeah, once I get the garage mess handled, we're going to have a sink and stove right here. Then that's going to be like a food cabinet. Back there's going to be a full king size bed. Don't know if I'm going to go with the RV size or not. This thing is definitely big enough to accommodate one, and the bed would only have to come out to about right here. So, and then underneath I can put storage. I've got that heater. I'm going to keep it, but I can also put a diesel heater under there. Right here, I'm thinking you could do like I'm not sure yet. I thought first thing is like you could do a dresser right here, but I'm not sure. If you guys got any ideas for that, let me know. But right here is going to be the sink. It's going to be the stove, refrigerator, LP gas, water underneath. It's going to be pretty cool. And, they got the little portable toilets that you can get. Those are cool. But I'm like, guy on the road, I don't want to pee in a bottle every 5 minutes. So I found these really cool mini urinals that I'm just thinking of drilling a hole through the bottom and just, I'm sure somebody in the community wouldn't appreciate that, but it's just mostly water, guys. Anyway, so right here, I'm going to get some PVC board, and I'm going to delete this, and then I'm going to put in a Max Air fan, and then this air conditioning unit. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm thinking of just deleting that. We'll see what happens. So it works. It just doesn't blow cold. I'm going to have my my aviation mechanic guy take a look at it one of these days. But yeah, so the bed's going to be here. It's going to have like a back-mounted TV right there, a little 32-inch or something. Then I'll have like my generator, I wouldn't say generator, inverter, and other electronic stuff stored in that gap, as we'll have about a 1-foot gap between the bed and the wall there. I'm going to block out these 2 windows and these 2 windows right here. This one, I just got to figure out. I'm thinking about putting like a shock absorber. I'm going to find something to make this a little more user-friendly than using a prop rod, but, it's still not the end of the world if I had to. But yeah, so I'm going to get started on this as soon as I'm done with the garage. I should be done with the garage in a couple weeks here, as long as the materials keep coming in and, everything keeps going smoothly. The trusses should be here around the 12th. Today is the 8th. So, that should take like a day or two to get all that done, get the sheathing up, get the roof up. I've got a friend who's going to come out and help me with it. He's got a little company he runs too. But his guys do roofing. I know how to do roofing, but look, I'd rather give my friend the business. He gives me really good, deals. We work together constantly, so I'll just get out here and help him with it and get it done. We'll get the trusses up, and then next day, sheathing, roofing. So that way we can just be done with it. I don't have to worry about water getting in the garage. And I just got to build this whole front section out, 3 feet on either side. I'm just waiting for the LVL, the beam. Because it says 11 7/8, but I'd hate to build the framing out for that and it to be off a quarter or something. So I just want to take my time, do it right, but at the same time, it is November, and I just don't want to get caught in some bad weather out here and get stuck behind or whatever. You know, it is Virginia, so it could snow, it could rain, we could have a hurricane, it could be 90 degrees on Christmas Day. I don't know. But, yep, so this is where we're at now. And I'll check back in once we, oh yeah, those I'm going to end up pulling those two off when I put the front wall on and move those over some because they're in the way of the hardy board. Anyway, what I did decide is a few of these in here, I might end up just sistering up just to have the hardy board to be able to bite into some wood, so I can just put another 2x4 right there. Really not a fan of the hurricane straps, guys. I really don't know why they, you know, it seems like we have plenty of overkill as it is, but you know, it's code, so I've got to work around code. First time building anything like this, so I think I'm doing all right. Yeah, just gotta keep it going and take my time. Thanks for watching. I'll check back in on the next step we're doing. Hopefully we'll get, I just haven't, you know, if I'm not feeling it, I'm not really gonna make a video out of it, but I will check in with you guys as it goes. This is really frustrating for me, so essentially I'm spending a lot of time making a lot of mistakes, and you know, just I don't think it's gonna make great content for you guys, but I will be taking some videos as I go and keep you guys updated. Thanks for watching.